About 3 to 4 years ago, when I actually connected to a wellness coach to take my life to the next level spiritually as well as physically, I expected her to just give me a dietary plan or how much water to consume or what foods to eat or what exercises to do. But it was much more than that. And that is what brought me to what we call as a morning routine and an evening routine. Hi, my name is Ashwini Chube, and I am the founder of Unicorn Insight. And under this brand, I do a lot of activities which include being a personal growth and life transformation coach, a Reiki grandmaster, a motivational speaker, an access consciousness facilitator. I'm also a tarot reader and an angel card reader and an angel teacher and angel therapy practitioner too. These are among the some of the things I do. Although, as I say, under Unicorn Insight, there are so many things which are a part of the brand, and that made me start this brand. To know more on my work, you can log on to www.unicorninsight.com. And in today's video, what are we going to talk about? We are going to talk about an effective morning routine and an effective evening routine or night routine, which can change your life drastically in a span of just 20 or 21 days. They say it takes 21 days to form an habit. And trust me, once the habit is formed, there is no looking back. So, what is the morning routine and what is the night routine? I believe that there are people who are very much talented, but the person who is self disciplined wins more and wins faster than someone who is even more talented. So, if you are comparing two people, one person is extremely talented but not self disciplined, and the other person is not as talented. Probably, yes, he or she is mediocrely talented, but they have consistency, commitment, and discipline in their life. And they are straight winners because of this attitude. So, what is this morning routine and night routine? The morning routine and night routine enable us to live a life in a more disciplined, committed manner, and it makes us understand the value of time. And while doing that, I always feel the biggest form of self care is self discipline, and the best self discipline is starting a morning routine and a night routine. So, let us learn what is a morning routine and a night routine. Morning routine is something you do immediately upon waking up from your bed, and night routine is something you do just before going to bed. Now, why morning and night? Because they say that a few minutes before we fall asleep and a few minutes after we wake up in the morning, we are still in the state of half sleep, half consciousness. And the best time to program your mind is when you are not completely conscious, because when you are completely conscious, your fear or your ego mind will continuously keep on telling you why you shouldn't do some things, and it will keep on completely keeping you in the comfort zone. But the few minutes after you wake up and a few minutes before you go to sleep, that is the time when the magic is happening. And if that point of time you do a certain things, it could really help you. I have been reading a lot of late, and there are a few wonderful books by Robin Sharma which talk about how to harness the early mornings to create a better life. Also, some books on Ayurveda talk about dinacharya and waking up with the sun. Well, I'm not an expert in these sciences, but all I can say as a wellness practitioner and a therapist and a teacher is that if you hack the early morning hours and the last few minutes before you go to sleep, it can definitely change your life. So let us first begin with what can we do as a morning routine. Now, I learned about my morning routine from my wellness coach, and when she explained the morning routine to me initially, I was like, I don't think I'll be able to ever do it. I began with something very little first, and then I slowly started going deeper. Now, understand, friends, this is my morning routine, what my coach had given me, and she gave me according to knowing about what I am, what is the lifestyle I have. Again, there are different other aspects like your age, the quality of sleep, your health, and all of these. So, please note that this video is for educational purpose. And yes, please take tips from this for morning routine. But to know what you can do for your best, always consult someone who is an expert and who will help you understand your what we call as a bio individuality and can give you something to make your morning routine effective. So use this video as a skeleton or as a basic sketch to make your morning routine more effective. And well, there are some general things which, of course, anyone and everyone can do. So do it without hesitation. So the first thing what you do once you wake up from your bed is take a few deep breaths. About 50 to 60 deep breaths will ground you into the reality and will make you understand that yes, you just have woken up. And I always say that when you just wake up, you can just express gratitude to the universe. You can simply say, God, thank you very much. God, universe, whatever you call it, thank you very much for showing me yet another beautiful day. After taking those 60 deep breaths, I was being told, and that's what I would ideally do. There are days I miss out my morning routine, but for the majority of the days, I make sure I follow it. So I had to do a few rounds of the bellows breathing, or what we call as Bhastrika, followed by Kapalabhati, or what you call as it's. So these are the type of pranayams which I was advised to do. Followed by alternative nostril breathing, or what we call as Anulom Vilom, where you breathe from alternative nostrils and you balance your what we call as the Ida Pingala Nadi. After this, after doing these effective pranayams, the next thing what I would do is, and of course followed by the Brahmari pranayam, very melodious, very beautiful. And I'm not a very early riser, but if someone who's a very early riser, say at 5 a.m. and 6 a.m., at that point of time, if you happen to do the Brahmari pranayam, it feels really good. The next thing after finishing the pranayam, what I would do is I would listen to any guided meditation. Again, as I always mention in my talks, there are so many great guided meditations available on the internet. There are some wonderful apps available. I choose according to what my energy tells me, and I listen to that meditation. Once the meditation is done, I do like 10 minutes of journaling. Now, journaling is, at this point of time, I write about how I want my day to be and what I'm looking forward to, and what am I excited about, and also a lot of other things like what time I woke up. After now all of this routine technically you do when you're sitting in your bed itself. Once you step out of the bed, the next thing, of course, you may want to visit the bathroom or just freshen up. So you can do that, post which um, I was being told to do an activity called as oil pulling. Oil pulling is a very powerful activity because there are a lot of toxins which are generated in our body when we sleep overnight. And oil pulling is squishing oil in your mouth um, for about 5 to 7 minutes. You can go up to 10 minutes, but I haven't yet reached that place. I do it for about 5 to 7 minutes. And you squish oil. Now, which oil you can use? It's better to use coconut oil or sesame oil. I use coconut oil because I'm more comfortable with it. And after squishing it in your mouth, don't swallow it, spit it out. You will see that the oil changes its color. Before, when you put it in your mouth, it's transparent, but when you spit it out, it's almost opaque, because all the toxins will be get all they will you'll get rid of all the toxins which are on your tongue. And within 10 days you will start seeing the difference in your skin. Your hair loss will stop. You will have a better skin, you will have better eyes. Your overall health will be better. I was advised to take a nice warm mouth water gargle after that, which I do after which I brush my teeth. I do not use a fluoride toothpaste. I use a herbal toothpaste. Once you're done with your brushing, the best thing to do is have a nice glass of warm water. Some people have it with lime, some people have it with honey. I typically believe in having a big glass of warm water. It can really create wonders to your life. After you're done with that, this is a basic, you're set for the morning. After this, you can go about and start your day. Many people like to go to gym or do an exercise. We are not talking about that because that happens in the later part of the day, but these three are the important elements of your morning. Now, most of the time when I'm listening to a meditation, that's the time I'm looking at visualizing creating a better future, looking at how I want my life to be, how I want my finances to be, how I want my relationships with people who are very close to me to be, how I want my family to be, how I want my work to be, and so on, and how I want my health to be. I look at all, I visualize perfect health, perfect good health. And when I'm doing my morning visualization meditation. Now coming to night routine. Now night routine is just before you go to bed. I would say that a change into a fresh set of clothes. Some people have a habit of showering. If you shower, it's well and good. If you don't, just make sure you wear a fresh set of clothes. Um, I have a habit. Usually, they say that have a nice glass of warm milk before you go to sleep. It can really help you. So I have my warm glass of milk, after which I brush my teeth, and then before I go to bed, I make sure I write my gratitude diary. I write about what are the things that benefited me, what are the things that made me grateful. I thank God for giving me all the wonderful experiences in the day, and if there is anything in the day which did not go as per the way I wanted it, I say that thank you, God, please help me resolve this situation. And I write it in my gratitude diary. Then I pray. I sit and pray. The biggest prayer you can do is telling God to give you support. As I always say, ask the higher power to support you. So the simple prayer could be, Dear God, I'm not understanding what to do. I feel so confused in this situation. Please guide me and please give me the exact guidance and please show me the way. When you do that, you will start things changing. After you're done with the prayer and the gratitude exercise, you could light a candle, of course, before you do the prayer and gratitude exercise, but make sure you extinguish it before you go to sleep, because we don't want any fire hazards, especially when you're sleeping, and especially if you have young children or pets or older family members living with you. So once you say the gratitude prayer, I plug into a nice sleep meditation. I listen to the sleep meditation. Usually, I don't hear it on my earphones. I keep it a little loud, so that I can sleep with it. And it's now for me. It has become a practice even for my family. People in my family really love to listen to those night meditations. They are soothing and they help us sleep better. So place it on the night meditation. Deep breathe. You can either sit and listen to the meditation, because if you lie down, you will fall asleep. Many people have the habit of lying down and listening to the night meditations. So let your last thoughts before you sleep be kindness, happiness, and joy. I would advise at least 2 hours before you sleep, don't watch any television, don't watch any news. You could read a book if you like, but make sure that all of this is calming you down and not aggravating you. For example, if you watch something which is full of a lot of energy, as we call as, if something is very rajasic, it can make you very active and it will not let you sleep. If something is very violent, or if there is something which is disturbing, what we call as tamasic, it can make you very disturbed and give you nightmares. So listen to either some soothing meditation, or if you like to read a book, or if you even like to watch something which is soothing, watch something which is like some good music could be good, or something which is peaceful and calming could be good. But make sure you sleep with prayer in your mind and wake up with gratitude in your heart. So this is morning and night routine from me, Ashwini Chube. I hope you like this video. A lot of times we give these routines to our clients when they come for coaching sessions, and they see shifts immediately within 7 days. They start manifesting big miracles in their life. So do make sure you follow these routines. As I said, if you have health conditions or anything, please connect to your physician before you do that. Check your bio individuality and then do the morning routine and night routine according to what suits you. But on an average, it's good to have your own morning routine, your own night routine, to make your life more rich. To know more on my work, log on to www.unicorninsight.com. This is me, Ashwini Chube. Thank you very much for watching this video. Lots of love, blessings, and light and joy to all of you. Namaste. Best wishes. Bye.